because I have a couple spoop games that I want to do, and I'm going to transition directly to that because there's no way after all that I can do a BRB because we're running dangerously short on time. But I do have a couple games here from... Oh, fuck. Who made this collection? I want to give credit where credit's due. From Luke, or Lukeum7. All right. So, what do we start with? Let's start with a short one and hope that we can get to another one as well. Okay, this one's called White Wall. And even if I can't get to the rest of these, I plan on doing a lot of spoops leading up to Halloween, so you'll definitely get your fill of spoop. It's just a shame that previous game just did not end. All right, just a second. And here we go. This is called Whitehall. And it's like we never stopped playing Gordon Freakman. It's a very incomplete shepherd's tone that's happening right now. The only thing frightening about this so far is how when I look around, the camera jitters. But yeah, I really... apparently this is good spoops. This isn't trash. I've got a number of very decent horror games, or at least unsettling. But so far, I'm not really understanding what's happening. But maybe that's the point. Oh, Jesus. Tell me a story. February fronts, an elderly bachelor arrives home. He halts. His living room has been destroyed. Two alabaster globes skitter across his obsidian floor, clacking harshly and with boundless energy. They careen from wall to ceiling, missing narrowly his face. He uses his coat to capture them, still thrumming, and dumps them into a wardrobe. In the inky black, they shudder and turn. Two glistening orbs plead with Franz from the depths of prison. White clown? Moon white mime, angel of death, holy shroud. It takes shape within the black hole, forms formless, without a foil. It's not an envelope, but the seeing lens, frame, or screen. Vision resolves into sight, the face ghastly. It is order itself. Well, yeah, it's order itself, of course. The description, the only real description I got of this was that it's short and it's surrealist horror. So... I bet you're starting to understand now where the surreal elements are coming from. Someone in chat just said, oh no, this isn't an art game, is it? Well, give it a chance. You know, try to see where it's coming from. And if it ends up being artistically devoid and just shitty and pretentious, then, you know, I don't know, you play tic-tac-toe, play jacks, whatever you gotta do. Play with your fucking toes, whatever keeps you entertained. Gee, that's loud. I didn't actually talk to the alien. I don't know if I was supposed to. I saw a domino. These noises are like digging their way into my ears. Like some kind of insect that you might find in old hot chocolate. Like a weevil with horns. The walls are obviously peeling back very, very slowly. Pretty, Whoa, whoa. Whoa, get out, whoa, whoa, whoa. That one was harming me. Well, now what? Some kind of nightmare room. Did I enter the domino? I mean, this can't just be the end of the game, can it? Where's the bed? When do I become an old man, and then eventually a star child? Where's the monolith? Why is the bitrate so fucked? There were letters hidden on the wall. Are there? There's writing somewhere. Okay, let's find the writing. And then if we don't find any writing, I will switch to the next spoop game immediately. But first, if people say they found writing... Oh, here's writing. It's, it says... Nick, A, Eric, the end. It says the end. Oh, eat a dick. Hot garbage, hot. I mean, it was short enough. at the very least, it was short enough. Here's one that wasn't part of that collection, but this one was sent to me by Vigibum, and I like the way this one looks. This is a little different than your typical walk around and get lost in ambient vaporwave hellholes. This one's called Midnight Scenes. Welcome.
You will turn off your mind, relax your senses, allow yourself to become open to the Midnight Scene Zone, a zone where anything could happen. Claire Barnes, age 29, she's about to discover what kind of horrors lurk in the darkness of a deserted road. A flat tire delayed Claire's trip. Little she suspects how this little incident will change her life forever, as well as her perception of reality.
Bad radio. Tyre, T-Y-R-E, is the European way to say it. Oh, okay. Tonight's episode, The Highway. Oh, this looks cool. An unexpected obstacle, a new delay for Claire. She might need to find some help to resume her journey as soon as possible. Fortunately, she notices a signal pointing to a near emergency phone. Let's wish her luck. They call me Rod, the Bod, Serling. Cool missing child. Having some trouble with the point and click, but I just don't think I'm supposed to go that way. Now, this wasn't the first time Claire had come across a car wreck. It's the boy. Hammer. Can I use the hammer on the lock here? No. I don't need to find that key so I can get some tools. I wonder, you guys think I should just continue
Doing Vine AM? Would it get old soon, is my question. Scarecrow. I've never once been scared of a scarecrow. perfect family. No dice. If I could just drive away, I would. Leave all this shit. Car's broken. Sorry, leave all this hooey. Then over here. Can't go in there. I mean, I'm just not sure what to do, really. Fix the scarecrow. I fail to see how fixing a scarecrow could help me in my adventure. Scarecrow's fixed. Oh, this. Oh, we have to deal with Resident Evil style puzzles here on Vine AM tonight. Some lunatic is rigging gates to work with Scarecrow arm positions. The absolute madman. Lunatic. There's a dead body in there. Never know when you'll need some wood. Clem's treehouse. Guess we'll have to go find what happened to the body. Gee. It's not kosher. Not kosher at all. But there's the key. Wire cutters. Cut wires. Could sure use the phone box to make an emergency call. But everyone's dead. What could have happened here? Bizarre images they're holding. Damn it. Probably a smart move. Claire Barnes, age 29, with great effort, she finally managed to push aside the fallen power pole and resume her journey. Still terrified, she stopped in the first gas station to contact the authorities and inform them about the disturbing events she had just witnessed. Nothing out of the ordinary was found by the police on that stretch of road, no signs of any crash or the presence of any mysterious kid. A man living in the farm was found a bit drunk, but in good condition. Not a single word was written in any newspaper about the horrors Claire witnessed that night. She went on with her life, trying to convince herself that she wasn't crazy after all, that she probably just saw something not meant to be seen. Here, in the Twilight Zone. Wish it was longer, because it was so good. But for a short, simple little game, I'll take it. Vine AM, signing out.
There were only a few maps left in the game. The next one was a side-scroller 3D platformer scene, parody of HL2, and the game presents you with a choice. Okay, so you're talking about Gordon Freakman. Let's say there wasn't enough that I wanted to spend too much more time. But if there was only a little bit left, I mean, I don't know. Should I ever go back to it? I don't know if I should care again. I don't think I care. Here's one that was sent to me a couple days ago. This is going to be Gordon Freakman level of funny, I can tell. Slenderclown, be afraid of it. Oh, there's weapons. Slenderman masked himself as a clown and he has some scary clown friends with him. You need to fight them, no running away. Oh god, find 9 red balloons. Whoa, these controls are so floaty. Okay, we're good, we're good. Am I Chris Redfield? I can't believe I have a gun. Really though, I didn't expect a Slender game to start me with a gun. A gunt, maybe, but not a gun. Whoever sent this to me, I will be judging you as a human based on what happens. The quality of this will be how I judge you from this point forward. Of course, there's gotta be organ music the entire time. Amazing. Look at this quality shit. You kind of remove the horror aspect when you give the player a gun right off the bat. But that's just me. I mean, maybe I've just played too many Slender games. I'm like a master at this point. I know my Slender. Also, to me it's kind of funny that I have iron sights just in case you need to take an extra accurate shot at the clown. So I'm noticing a pattern. Get balloon, Slender Clown, and regular clown spawns. Are we sure this isn't the Android shit show? Oh, multiple clowns. I might actually be able to complete this. Oh, this clown organ, though. Please, please stop. .360 no honk. I have to find a key now. Find the 9 balloons, then you can leave. Of course, there would be ammo just lying on a random pallet, as is so commonplace in these clown games. I've never played a clown game like this one, actually. So, I mean, I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. There's originality. Do you think they're trying to get it 8? Get what 8? I don't know. I know that's a trap. You're tricking me. You want me to say Clussy. I'm not gonna do it. Someone in chat just said this is like disassociation music. That's a pretty eloquent way of putting it. I have to find a key so I can get into the fucking compound area so I can collect more balloons so I can leave and never play this again. But on the plus side, it's not Gordon Freakman. Oh man, I want to go in there. It looks like it's so much fun. There's like a Ferris wheel. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. And I have no indication that anyone in chat would know the answer, but chat, do you know where the key is? Has anyone ever played this enough to know where the key is? Look inside yourself. If video games were real life, I would like Kalima on my stomach right now and look inside and find the key inside the clown's stomach. Okay, no, this is real. This is getting really, really shitty now. I mean, Whatever points I gave it because clowns... I don't know if I can continue giving it a good score. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 10. Yeah, any goodwill this game garnered up until now is now basically this trash pile.
Is that a diaper? Do you know where you can find one of those, Douglas? Douglas.
Check the trees? Mr. Dink's new thing is he adds an extra syllable to the name Douglas.
Douglas.
Oh, this is real fucking... This is real stupid. This is real stupid. Flashlight sounds. Okay, here's the thing. Someone just said that it's in the house. I'm gonna go through this house one final time. And here's my promise to you, the viewer. If the key is not in this house, after a thorough scouring, I'm talking like a thorough scouring, no half-assed clown job, then we're gonna switch to the next game. So anything that could be a key, I need to find... Is there a key in this tampon pile? Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was looking forward to not finding the key. Really? Is that what we're doing? And why did the key look like a fucking penis? Come on. Come on, we can do better than that. Okay, really? We are very close to being finished. Just a couple balloons to go. That's it, just a couple. Where did they spawn? I don't see any clown spawns. Oh, really though? We're walking through physical objects? I'm walking here, come on! Trying to get it 8. That's all they're doing. They mean well, they just don't know how to get about getting it 8. They don't know how to go about getting it 8 through the proper channels. And as they say, William Shakespeare once said, a desperate clown is a scary clown. Wilhelm Shakespeare. I like the pistol better. Alright, final balloon. Where is final ballon? Final balloon. Okay, I get this, and then I run for it. Run. We go. The The twist is, once I get in the car, I'm gonna end up on a desolate road. The power's gonna die. It's gonna be a downed electrical wire. I'm gonna have to go into a house. There's a missing kid. This is the prequel to Midnight Stories. Slenderclown will return. Please, no. Please, just no. Let's not have Slenderclown return. Deleting Slenderclown off of my hard drive right now. Do we have time for one more? Yeah, I can do one more, even if we go a little late. Katabasis. This is another of the, good one category. And I'll try to complete this as quickly as possible, just so we can get to the art. It sounds spoopy already. He hasn't spoken a word to me since he got back. We haven't seen each other for over half of his life. I can hardly remember sending him away anymore. This trip was supposed to allow us to reconnect. It's been 5 days. I've always loved being in the wilderness. When I'm out here, it feels like the rest of the world no longer exists. I've been on so many of these trips while he was gone, but now with him I feel truly alone. Yet, maybe he'll come around. We still have another 7 days out here. Am I the deer god?
Hello, little man. Who are you? Tell me about yourself.
Oh. Alone in the woods. I have these, recurring nightmares of being in, like, is this just Slender Man again? I have these recurring nightmares. They, not often recurring, but from time to time, of me living in this weird stone, like, MC Escher-esque building. There's like an alien. There's like a tall gray walking around. That's another one of my nightmares, the tall gray alien abduction nightmares, but... So in this MC Escher complex, it's impossible to know where you're going. But I always have to go someplace. Child is gone. Replaced with a bloody stone. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The last time I had that dream, it was one of the most gut-punching dreams ever. And it was just really, it was really fucked up. It was a really weird version of it. I don't even know if I want to say it because it's so fucked up, actually. Well, it's not fucked up and like, ooh, that's spoopy. It's just like emotionally scarring. Well, it was my dog was alive again, and through my own negligence, she fell off of one of these weird MC Escher-esque platforms, like a 50-foot drop. That's why I didn't want to tell you what it was. Every time I go to this fucking nightmare, there's something like scarring and fucked up that happens. Yeah. Well, she lived a very good life, and she was given a lot of love and treats. So that's not real. It's just a dream, but it was a shitty one. That was a cold sweat one. No, yeah, like, well, every time, when I say every time, I mean this dream, sometimes it's on the edge. The reason this reminded me of the dream is because it kind of changes a little bit. It's one of those weird recurring dreams where there's always something fucked up. I may not remember specifically what happens, but on one of them, this city, this MC Escher-esque marble city, is on the edge of a dark, spoopy forest like this. And there's no way to get out of the city and into the forest, but it's just a generally not a fun dream to have. It's like, I don't, you know, like some people try to decipher their nightmares, decipher their dreams, and I'm sure there's something, but who the fuck knows? It's just like, oh right, here we go again. The dear God made a friend. There's a bab. Do you ever have lucid dreams? Sometimes, but not too much, and not too much control. My lucid dreams are just very basic. Like, I'll just be able to kind of control where I go. But, the other nightmare is like the middle of the ocean, and the alien stuff is that one happens from time to time. But I wonder if Lovecraft, well, wasn't Lovecraft on opium at one point? Is that not true? Or I wonder if Lovecraft was able to channel some of his weird visions and imagery into Nyarlathotep and some of his weird stories, like what's the name of the city? Relaya. Isn't Relaya supposed to be like a fucked up Lovecraftian? Well, obviously it wasn't Lovecraftian before he wrote it, but wasn't it supposed to be something like with impossible geometry? What did the aliens do to me? Usually in the alien dreams, they will extend their little gray paws. Yes, they have paws. And they just want to do like a really awesome secret handshake. But the nightmare part of it is that they're so nimble and they're so quick that Jack jump over the candlestick, and I can never give them the high fives that they want. Okay, that was bullshit. I mean, just your typical alien stuff. Come on. You know what aliens do. They ducked you. That rock almost looked like an alien head. I've seen fire in the sky, Joel. A long time ago, though. That, I always got that confused with... Oh, I saw something there. I always got that confused with Close Encounters, but fire in the sky is a little bit more terrifying. I saw that when I was way too young. Vinny, have you seen Tom DeLonge's new project to build a UFO? That boy has lost his goddamn mind, is what's happening. I think his message was, "Hello, I am Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. I've assembled a team of scientists to reconstruct a UFO that will be capable of hyperdimensional space travel." I'm not making this up. Dude's building a fucking UFO. I mean, and I believe, I have belief in, like, visitations to some extent. And I have a hard time believing that the frontman from Blink-182 is out building a UFO. I mean, I believe that he's out building a UFO. I believe there's an attempt. But, you know, good for him. What if he does it? I'm happy to be proven wrong. I would love to eat my words. If the frontman from Blink-182 ends up building a flying saucer and is in commune with little green men, I will actually pay to see a Blink-182 show. Something I wouldn't dare dream ever. Oh, he's not part of Blink-182 anymore, right? Didn't they give him the boot? But, you know, he's following his dreams. I can't really be too upset. I mean, it's bizarre, but he's got dreams. Like, I'm down. If he makes some kind of flying, like, spacecraft, and he actually ends up meeting aliens. And imagine that. Imagine, just for a second, put all your disbelief away. Imagine Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 is how we make contact with aliens for the first time. Like, disclosure is done by him. He's raised $320,000. And like 200 years from now, when we as a culture... This is pretty interesting stuff that's happening here. I don't know if this Dear God person is all that great. 200 years from now, when we study Tom DeLonge, like Star Trek studies Zephram Cochrane, you know, but like when we study, like when humanity studies him, and we're like kind of learning about space travel and all these other races, and we're in Star Trek. And we celebrate him, there's statues to him, and you go to the statues, and they play, "Say it ain't so, I will not go, turn me home, scary me, da-da-da-da, Panama, mama, Panama Canal, na-na-na-na-na-na." Papa! Papa! What music is this? This is the music of our people. Many years ago, when Pioneer DeLonge created space travel for all of us humans and made first contact with the Rapsons, this was the first song. This was the culture that we showed the extraterrestrials for the first time. Their first contact with humanity was this song. They watched the video endlessly, and they tried to emulate our culture based on that one music video because of Ambassador DeLonge. It seems the Bab has betrayed the Dear God. apparently this is, yeah, the intro message to this was for educational use only. So what are we learning, chat? All this is going to be on the quiz. I mean, the atmosphere is great. You want me to follow you, don't you? Is it DeLong or DeLonge? 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 Enlarge. I don't even know how to say that dude's fucking last name properly. I'm saying DeLong, but it might be DeLonge. I don't know. Of course, people are talking about Magnum dongs in chat. I expected nothing less. DeLinguini. Okay. I have to... Like, I know the game is a little boring, but I really like the environments. I guess the whole point is that it is slow and you're supposed to just explore. I wouldn't mind if a couple other things were happening. I don't know what those things could be, but I think this would be perfect if there were just a couple of things to keep our interest, a couple more things, I should say. Because this... I'm okay with boring as long as it's atmospheric and pays off. I'm not sure it will. That seems like the place I have to go to. Oh, there, look, there's the deer god. No, not jump scares necessarily, but maybe a couple more spoopy, did I see that kind of moments? Just little things to trick you into thinking your mind is playing tricks on you. It's the Jape deer god. This looks like a fine hallway. To what does it portend? That was a line in Chrono Trigger. One of the old men NPCs would tell you about the Black Omen. I think he would say something like, "To what does it portend?" So that's a word I learned when I was like 11, 12. It's time for the rock vagina to give birth to me. I'm ready. For educational use only. I think this tunnel could have been cut by like 50%, maybe even 70%, and still achieved the same effect. Maybe even 80%. But it's amazing how, because everything's so minimal, even just seeing like a speck of light in the distance is something. It has like a profound impact. But what the hell? Well, maybe not profound, but a little more than none. It would be great if there was like bunny hopping, like in Quake, so I could get around faster. Oh look, it's the child. Are you ready for your sacrifice, Billy? Yes, run into the knife. Oh. You could have run away, man. All I can really say after that is, say it ain't so, I will not go, carry me home, turn the lights on, eat a cold steak. I should have read that. It's just a quote. Oh man, I kind of want to make like a horror game. It's just all tropes, spooky quotes, things, you know, messing with your mind, but lots of spooky quotes that are unrelated to the game, but are just spooky. And then like as you continue to play, the quotes start to get a little like more bizarre, eventually leading to a quote from like Jim Carrey. And you're like, wait a minute, what? Misattributed quotes. Just, yeah. Beetlejuice, like a quote from Beetlejuice. I don't know. Well, that was fun, I guess. it was a little spoopy, and I recounted a dream. There's still a couple more, but I also have a collection of a bunch of other spoop stuff that I'll be doing for, during the week. And leading to Halloween. So expect more scary games, or at least unsettling games. I don't know how many more walking simulators there will be, but I know that there's a couple of actually really good ones that I'm looking forward to. One is extremely Lovecrafty, and of course we'll be starting Cry of Fear this week, probably tomorrow. So now for the art. I hope you enjoyed the Sunday stream. It was fucking insane. And a little stupid at times.